Yo, what's up guys, it's Talon. Today I'm going to be just showing you guys a live gameplay, just going to be talking through my thoughts and whatnot. We'll kind of see what we can learn from this game based on how the game goes, of course. You know, you never really know until you play. I'm thinking I'm going to try to talk about the enemy junglers pathing and all of that, but we'll again see kind of what ends up happening. So these are my runes initially, if you guys are curious about the runes I've been running. I really like Fleet on Camille jungle, and then Triumph, Coup de Grace, Legend Tenacity are generally pretty useful. And then Perseverance is really good in case I get CC'd, but it looks like I'm actually not going to need Perseverance or Legend Tenacity that much, because they don't have that much CC, so I'm going to switch to Bone Plating and Alacrity for the extra damage, because like they just don't have much CC, so not going to get much value out of those runes. But yeah, going into the games, looking at my lanes, looks like top lane we have a Misfortune versus a Gwen, so I don't really know how that's going to go, because that's a pretty weird matchup. Kassadin gets destroyed by Jace, however my Kassadin I know is a really good player, I'm duo with them. And then looking at bot lane matchup, Kai'Sa Janna versus Vayne Lux is pretty 50-50. So overall I have mostly losing lanes, I don't really have many like winning lane matchups. I have a few matchups that might go okay, but we'll kind of have to see as the game goes on what happens there. And then in the 1v1 against Xin Zhao, I definitely lose pretty hard early game. So it's looking like a scale type of game. So maybe we can learn kind of how to play when we do have a lot of losing lanes or losing lane matchups and we don't really you know, have the capability to do much early game. Usually my goal is to avoid the enemy jungler in this case, so I'm going to start on my Krugs and then clear my full red side. After that I'm going to try to identify which lanes Xin Zhao's in, and I'm just going to go to the opposite. So if he goes top side Scuttle, I'll probably end up going for bot side Scuttle and vice versa, but we will see, you know, as the game goes on, of course. Gonna take control ward and then just go ward my blue buff so that he can or so I can see him in case he tries to invade, and then I'll back grab sweeper so it's easier to gank people and go over to my Krugs. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I've not actually tested on this patch yet if Camille needs first ability or second ability to clear faster. I know it's pretty similar, so I usually just go first ability and I don't have too much trouble clearing in the time that I need, but I should probably test that out at some point. It would be helpful. I've been queuing autofill, so I've been getting a lot of top lane in autofill. I've not been playing much jungle because I've been playing a lot of trio and duo with a good jungle player, so not been playing a ton of it this season, but I do really like jungle, so I thought I'd bring you guys a jungle video if I could. Again, you know, Jace looks like somehow Kassadin kind of wins that trade. But it's also important to always look at your lanes when you can, guys, like while you're farming, because you can kind of identify how it's going. It looks like Gwen is actually losing pretty hard, and then my Kassadin has... Yeah, my Kassadin is losing, but he took a turret shot to Jace. The Jace is really low, so maybe I can end up pathing there. I kind of need level 3 for a gank. I can try to look here already. I don't think it's possible, though, yeah. I don't think it's possible to really get a gank there. Level 3 is when I can gank for the first time. I can't really gank at level 2 as Camille. Enemy jungle location is still unknown, but top side is probably where I want to be if I can. And I'm gonna look for a gank. And we get first blood over to our Kassadin, and we get the Jace flash. And so the reason I'm playing for that lane is because Kassadin, if she gets a kill, he gets a kill, sorry, just ends up getting a lot of value and really being able to carry. And then Jace inting there, he was pushed up, the wave was pushed close to under tower, so I know he's gonna want to go somewhere for that. And he could have flashed earlier and he would have survived. I kind of forced the gank a bit too hard, but overall that's my thought process there. And it did end up resulting in a kill there. And again, I didn't waste much time. I just kind of looked mid. I was going to look for that and then go for Scuttle right after. So I didn't end up wasting too much time on that gank. Even if it didn't work out, we would have been fine. We would have just cleared our blue side. So far, I'm assuming Xin Zhao is blue side right now. And the reason for that is most people start red side, and since I'm on my blue side now after starting red side, I'd assume he is as well. However, I did just find out that I'm incorrect, and he doesn't have his blue buff yet, so he is a bit slow on his clearing. I find that interesting. I'm coming to help my cast. Jace has no flash, so possible gank angle here. Cool. So again, I saw the wave pushing. I saw that the Jace and Xin Zhao were nearby, so they'd probably go over aggressive. So I was in the area for an easy counter gank, and we get quite a nice one. Now this wave is okay. So I don't normally do this, but I do think I should path towards the top side of the map. because he is 1 HP and I'm pretty sure that something's gonna happen there. So I'm gonna end up coming just to see what goes on, but it looks like he backs off, so if he backs off, I'll back off. And my red side's up, so I would want to clear that if I can anyways. So now I'm back. Whenever I back, I want to assess my lanes. It looks like bot lane's losing, top lane's slightly ahead, and my mid lane is ahead, so mid lane's probably really the person I want to play for if I can. But here I do want to farm because I want to get myself strong. Again, we're scaling comp. Okay, I see Jace roaming there. Gonna try to look for the counter gank here. He did not go where I thought he would. That's bad. I showed as well, and I don't want to show if I don't have to, so that's kind of unfortunate. Oh well. Not every gank's gonna work out perfectly, so it is what it is. Kassadin might be in a little bit of danger. I don't know where Xin Zhao is, but Janna's there. It looks like he's fine. So I don't think I have enough time to get for Trinity Force before the dragon. So I'm probably just gonna look for a gank. Now I don't want to gank anyone right now because my ultimate would be on cooldown if I gank someone with my ultimate right now. But I might want to gank someone about 10 to 15 seconds before the objective spawns. Well, I might have to come here. It looks like there's 3 people here. This is not winning for us. Their top laner came all the way here, but our Misfortune gets a lot of free gold now. I accidentally upgraded my E. I did not mean to do that. I misclicked, so that kind of sucks because now I have 1 less point in W. But it's not the end of the world. But if I get Gromp and I get blue buff, I do get Trinity Force. And then I probably want to play for Herald because I want to get my Kassadin really strong. So I'm probably going to do that if I can. I don't think I even have time to back. I think, yeah, Xin Zhao is bot side, so I'm just going to trade. Again, weak early game means that we kind of want to trade objectives if we can anyways. And then getting the Herald is going to be quite nice. Just because I can get quite a strong Kassadin because I'm going to drop this mid and get first turret mid. So that is the plan. This is 100% what I want. But again, if you have a weak early game and your team's not really winning, best thing to do is to just play opposite objectives because you can usually at least trade. So just kind of avoid the enemy jungler and you'll probably be good. Okay, looks like Captain's not here. So let's see if I can get this to drop. Should be able to. I might have to flash out. I don't know. I think we're fine. Okay. Cool. So we get first turret to our Kassadin. It looks like this Jace is an Inter. Cool. So we got a super fed Kassadin. I'm actually going to hover here just in case. Doesn't look like he wants to go in. Nah, he has the heal. So yeah, again, he's going to go to his blue buff now. His blue buff's up. I can tell because he doesn't have his blue buff. But I'm just going to go back to farming. Again, the later this game goes, the better for us. I know they do have a Gwen. They have some scaling. Actually, they do have a lot of scaling as well, so I don't even know if that's entirely true. It is, though. I think we have the better scaling. It's very close, though. Both teams have good scaling, but I'm very happy to have this game go late for sure. So just farming up, getting that Herald, getting gold under ourselves. We have a very fed Kassadin, so that's kind of going to be the win condition here. Just Kassadin, hopefully carrying a bit. Steel Caps looks good here. They have a mixture of AP and AD, but gonna go for Steel Caps. And then it looks like a counter gank opportunity. Odd side. My red buff's spawning soon anyways, so I'm fine with being here. And I might be able to get some kills. We'll see. But Janna ult. He's dead. I don't think I can 1v3 this. I might be dead even. I should not have gone in on 2v3. That was pretty greedy of me, but... Oh, the snipe. Oh, dude, I missed my... Oh, no, I trolled. I missed my W flash. I don't have enough health to even do this. I didn't hit my W. I flashed a little too late. The goal there was to E, W, and then flash, but I was just a bit late on that, unfortunately. Now my top side gets dope, so I wasted too much time there and I went on a greedy counter gank that I didn't really need to go for. But Gwen looks killable here, so I'm gonna go for the kill. Okay, I'm wasting a lot of time. So I tell you guys not to waste time in the jungle, and you can see here I clearly wasted way too much time, and now I have a ton of camps to farm. And I'm not really ahead gold, but I probably could be, so I am still in a fine spot. We're not like in a bad spot, but should be much better. It's okay though. It happens. Sometimes we get greedy for kills. Wasn't the worst situation to get greedy for kills in. Just didn't end up working out. It is what it is though. I have my meteor up, and again, we still have the Kassadin being very strong, so I'm gonna try to pay very close attention to my Kassadin in the fights when I can. Meaning I'm gonna try to ult for them. I'm even gonna go in a second to gank mid lane just to try to, if we can kill him. I don't know. He might be roaming though. Looks like we can go bot lane here, or we could go on Jace. Oh well, they see me. So the way he was playing, I could kind of tell that they had vision there or something like that. No vision here until they did that. God dang it. Oh, but there's yeah, we could maybe go for a kill here. I'm just gonna farm for now. I think there's gonna possibly be a kill opportunity soon, but we'll see. I want to dive with the Kassadin. I think we can dive. Camille's very good at turret diving. But now Xin Zhao's coming. He wanted to take the blue buff. I should have came with him. So again, wasting time. Pretty poor by me. I thought we could go for a dive, but when Kassadin didn't respond, I should have just given it up. And now they're going to be fighting here, so we're going to have to go counter gank in a second. Kassadin's coming, so maybe we could engage for Kassadin, but it looks hard. Baited the Xin in and got the kill. Oh, we lost our turret. I'm gonna take them this way so that Kassadin doesn't die at least. That's kind of the goal. If we both don't die, it's at least semi okay. They have mixed damage type here, like AP and AD. I think I might try, I don't know, I'm probably too squishy to go Blade of the Rune King. I think we need a tankier comp. I could even go Sterak's Gauge second here, because there is a lot of AP damage being dealt to me. So yeah, I'm gonna go Sterak's because I feel like it'll be better overall for the defenses, but we're gonna lose the dragon there. They ended up flipping it. I think their Xin Zhao was dead and they flipped it. But yeah, that was not the best decision by them, but it did work out. So now that there's a very fed Kai'Sa in this game, I'm going to be focusing on ulting Kai'Sa when I can. Whenever, you know, fights are going bad or you have a lull in the game, generally it's pretty good to just look for the fed members and think about who you need to be targeting and how you need to play the next fights out. So because Kai'Sa's so fed, I'm going to be trying to target her as much as I can in fights. But yeah, maybe we can get a kill on top side here. I'm fine with using my ult just to get kills because there's no objective currently up that's meaningful, so I want to go for this Gwen, but maybe mid lane is possible to kill. I should have ulted Kai'Sa. I could have killed Kai'Sa there. That's troll by me. I literally could have killed the Kai'Sa, but whatever, my bad. That is on me. I'm gonna try to take his camp here. I think it might be up. It is not. Looks like they're fighting, so I'm gonna have to go there. They're like really deep, so it looks like we might be able to get a kill if they overextend for longer. And after we cover mid, we're just gonna go back to farming. Edge of Night on Jace. Edge of Night's always annoying to play into. Okay, so I have my stacks now, that's good. But yeah, I've kind of done a poor job of farming this game, guys. Like, I've been way too focused on fighting and getting greedy, so my gold's not as high as it should be. But we have a very fed Kassadin once again, so that's kind of just the goal, is to dive onto people and make the game easy for Kassadin. Whenever you guys have someone playing really well in your games, generally that's a good idea, a good thing to look for. Just try to make the game easy for your carry. I think we just go mid here. I want to protect the mid turret if I can. Looks like someone died, that's not good. They could go Baron, so I do want to back, but I also want to see if they're on Baron. I probably should meteor the Baron. Okay, it doesn't look like they're on it. What I can tell. They probably sent Vision there, so I'm gonna go check it. Clear the ward. Oh, looks like Kassadin went and fought them. Okay, well, Kassadin Gaming popping off. I'm just gonna take their jungle now. Oh. Could we do Baron? I think we can do Baron, yeah. So their jungler's dead and 3 are dead, so I think Baron should be free here. I have the Lux shielding as well. I'm just gonna save my W to combo. Hopefully we don't mess this up. Cool. Good swipe by us. And Kai'Sa, we're just gonna continue to take their jungle. Whenever you guys have, you know, some type of swing like this, and it's a good idea to just take the jungle when you can. So honestly, Kassadin is playing insanely well. It is a challenger player, he's a really good player. But in general, I think that the way we played this game was pretty good, just in terms of knowing we had the late game, so kind of playing for that. You don't need to be over aggressive in the early game, you can kind of just wait for these types of like Kassadin champions to pop off and all of that. If you just play the game the way I did. And again, we set up the Kassadin for a very nice early game with the kind of paying attention to their lane and looking for the gank opportunities when they showed up. Because kind of like there is more value in ganking certain lanes than others. Ganking a Kassadin is going to be extremely valuable, whereas ganking, say, you know, like in a Malphite, getting a Malphite ahead is not going to be the biggest deal in a lot of games, for example. And now we kind of just have our late game champs being late game champs. And again, like as a jungler, just kind of covering these lanes is generally a pretty important thing to do. So if you're ever able to just, I'm gonna flash. Oh, that flash was troll. Whatever. Pretty stupid flash by me, but maybe we could catch him anyways if my E comes back up. Okay, Kassadin Gaming. Yeah, I am not being very useful here. I'm gonna take his red because I think I have time, and then I'll come to the dragon. So at this point, this game just looks like a pretty easy win for us. If we don't mess up. Again, we have good gold. We've been farming well later on in the game. We're still ahead of like everyone on the enemy team. But I used my smite on that. I'm gonna hope that they don't smite this. I mean, I doubt it, right? Okay, we're chilling. I went for Blade of the Rune King here, just to have the extra healing and the extra damage, and also I want to go for Spear Visage next. I have a Lux, and I also am into a lot of AP, and when I'm into a lot of AP and I have some type of healing or shielding, usually nice to go for Spear Visage. And the Blade of the Rune King healing also gets increased by Spear Visage, so I wanted that to combo with that. A lot of times going Death Dance as well is, you know, that healing also gets increased by Spear Visage, so those are all good things to keep in mind when you can. Now this game is pretty much about the Elder fight, so the whole goal is just going to be getting strong for Elder fight. I don't want to waste my ult right before Elder or anything. Now we have enough time where I can use my ult and nothing will, you know, be lost, but yeah, I think we can get Bill there nice. The Kassadin damage is absurd at this point. So we need someone to cover top. Hopefully someone does that, otherwise I guess I can just do it. Again, it's fine to cover this side lane at this point in the game for me, just because there's no objective up. If there was an objective up, I'd need to be on that side of the map, but it looks like we can collapse and get a kill here, and then he'll be dead for the Baron, so I'm thinking we're going to burst Baron off spawn, to be honest with you guys. I think that's probably going to be the move. I think we just do Baron as soon as it spawns, and I don't know if they'll really have enough time to cover it. No, I think they will. I mean, the Xinjao will be respawning, and it looks like my Vayne just died, so now I don't have the DPS for it. So yeah, we'll just play it slow and play for Elder Dragon instead, I think. More fighting. Okay, Kassadin ends up dying there. It's kind of bad. Maybe I could clean them up, though. They went into the bush. He's going Baron? And that's pretty interesting. Maybe they can get the Baron? I need my team to give me vision or something. Looks like I'm gonna die now. I got a kill under the Janna though, and it looks like my team might be able to clean up. No, we might have thrown the game. We'll see. Looking kind of... There's no way they do Baron though. They're too low. They're gonna go for Elder. I should probably buy TP here. I'm gonna switch to TP, but I have it just in case they end up being at the Elder or anything like that. Probably just going to be more useful for us. If you guys ever die in these types of situations, I think it's important to, you know, buy the TP if you think there might be a chance that you get there. And then I'm going to reset my purchase if it doesn't look like I'm going to need TP. Which, they might be bursting it, so I might need TP. I don't think I can get there in time. We'll see, though. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get there in time, but we do kill one. This is greedy. We don't need to keep going. Oh, maybe no. Okay. I think I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh! Oh! Because he died, the Elder didn't kill me? Okay. Somehow we ended up surviving there. Holy crap. I mean, I've not been playing very well this game. Like, I've had some dumb mistakes, but yeah, I don't know what Vayne was doing there. I don't think that was very intelligent, but oh, he casted it! Oh my god. Oh dude, he's carrying this game, to be honest. I am not playing well, but again, like, you know, I'm not gonna take credit for it because this is all him, but making those early plays to get your late game champs ahead does help for sure. You know, it allows them to have the possibility to pop off like he is there. And I mean, he's just 1v9ing, so definitely, you know, all him. I think he should come here to help us with this, but I think we can get it anyway, so it should be fine. I couldn't see the health because of the thing on my screen. Like there's some notification on the screen. I couldn't see the Baron health. That scared me. Okay, so we'll go Twin Guard last here. I don't really need the TP anymore, but no reason to sell it. We'll go for red here. Yeah, this, like, I don't think there's anything especially to take away from this game. I think I didn't play very well. You know, I have been playing the game honestly, guys, for like the last 3 days. I've played for 10 or more hours every day I've streamed, so I gotta say, you know, like, when I get to the later parts of the day, I feel very tired. I don't think I always play the best, but it's been fun playing a lot, and I think I'm probably gonna end up uploading this video anyways to you guys. We'll see though, because I know I'm not playing well. Maybe I'll just give you guys some gameplay just to watch. I don't know. You guys at least can learn the early game thing, you know, with playing around your scaling lanes when you can, or at least just hovering them, you know, gave me the opportunity to help get the Kassadin ahead, and then from there, I mean, again, it was all Kassadin carrying, not really much that I did. And sometimes you get good teammates. Again, I'm duo with this Kassadin, so I obviously know them, and that's why, you know, they're a good player, but sometimes you're going to get these good players on your team just in solo queue, and playing around them's good, but also playing around your duo, if you're playing duo queue or whatever, is also an important thing to do. A lot of times, like, you know, that's going to be the most consistent factor, so it's pretty important to play around them if you can, if you trust them, you know. Okay, nice. So should be an end here. We'll just push the mid. I think our Baron's about to expire. Yeah, our Baron just expired. Can we end the game? Get me out! No, I'm dead. I should just hit the Nexus. Oh, I should have just hit the Nexus. Okay, we win anyways. Right? Right? Surely. Surely we attacked Nexus. We attacked the Nexus. Very proud of my team there. So yeah, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I know I didn't play super well. Got carried by the Kassadin. Again, I've been playing so much these last couple days that I don't know if I had time to make like more of a YouTube video, because I'm a bit tired. So I'm gonna, you know, end up showing you guys this video. If you guys want to see how to get carried by a Kassadin, that's what this video shows. So hopefully you could learn a thing or two. Of course, there wasn't much to learn, kind of just getting carried, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thought that was a pretty fun game anyways, pretty long one. So I'll see you guys in the next video.